Howdy neighbors, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where today we will be continuing our US campaign. And what shall we do with Germany? That is the question we have to ask ourselves right here, right now. For we are at war. Yes, sir, war with the Germans. And are we alone in this war? That is the second question. No, I don't think so. The entire world hates Germany. Except Belgium. They like the Germans. And they have 7 bloody battleships. Impressive. We gotta attack the Germans, you know. Kronstadt. They actually named it Kronstadt. Do the names change when you actually take places? Well, that would be kind of fun. I think Kronstadt should be mine. If nothing else, then to take Central Russia. If I control Central Russia, oh, that would be glorious. However, folks, it's gonna be tricky and a long way away, I fear. Because the Germans, well, let's go back to that screen. As you can see, they have 620 ships, 220 light cruisers. I have less than 100. I'm almost matching them in terms of destroyers. I got more submarines, okay. Yeah, my heavy cruiser count, 23 versus 120. My god. Yeah, I'm outgunning them in battleships. That's it. And that is what my main advantage will be. My battleship groups. Sadly, these battleship groups need to operate separately because of the fleet limitations that we have these days. Still, I think we can send out a couple of hunting groups, essentially. You guys to the Bay of Biscay, please. And once there, you will rendezvous with this division. And then you guys will move up as well. I'm going to try to see if we can get some engagements in the North Sea. Hopefully that will work. If not, these 4 task forces will continue towards either Riga or Kronstadt. That will be the main goal. I'm not going to deploy any more ships for the time being. What I do want, however, is something completely different. Ship designs. Let's see, do we have any? Yeah, the PC Williams build ship. I'm gonna need at least a few more heavy cruisers for this because, oh my, the Germans are really outgunning me. And with that, the game is afoot. And there we have it. 4 meetings coming up. Let us hope it will be fun ones. United States and Japan are at war. Britain and Japan. Italy and Japan. Austria and Japan. And Spain and China and oh my. Okay, well, a DD duel is not of any interest to me. Although it reminds me that the oh, come on! I got more victory points though. Yeah, take that. It reminds me that the Germans do have colonies. Let's see, the Austrians are pushing into Poland. That's good. And let's see if we can actually engage this first cruiser group. There we have it. First engagement of the day. All ships, evasive maneuvers, because I fear we might be getting torpedoed very soon. Luckily, I was already in the process of moving my battleships around. I'm missing one. Yeah, battlecruiser. Turn that way, please. Oh, deadly attack there. Very good, very good. Battleships, please. Normal formation. Yes, as expected, enemy torpedo attacks. Most of my fleet is safe, except for my battleships being retarded there. Let's activate torpedo avoidance on you. Light cruisers, dodge. Destroyers, dodge. Battle cruiser, dodge. Talking about dodging. You guys stop dodging and start turning. More rapidly, please. Light cruisers may smoke up. Battle cruiser may disengage. Disengage. Watch out for that cruiser there. A hit on the Alabama. That's annoying. Also, Arizona, come on, keep up. Idaho is so much better than you are. Did I just say Arizona? That Idaho was better than Arizona? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Enemy destroyer is in range of secondary guns. That means two things. One, they can shoot. Two, I need to move away. Three, never mind. Activate torpedo avoidance on the destroyers and move them in. Together with the rest of the fleet, shall we? Oh, Idaho, just too slow on your turn there, mate. Now it's gonna be annoying for the rest of the fleet. No matter though, no matter. Boom. Hello, Germans. We just wanted to talk. As the first light group goes down. Talking about things to look for. Oh, come on. The smallest division with only 2 battleships. That division is here. Is engaging 3 German battle cruisers. Okay, hashtag annoyed. Hashtag let's do this. We are slightly outgunned. We are slightly outmatched. That means we can do this. And we will do this. You hear me? We will not go quietly into the night. No, sir. I do want to know what course to take, though. Thank you. So, 2 battleships. Let's take a quick look, shall we? We have the Samoa with a lovely 16 Mark III inch, yeah, Mark III's gun setup. And then we have the Kentucky. The Kentucky is an older battleship, but she has a lot of 14-inch guns. I'm feeling confident here. I'm feeling confident. Okay, 10 times speed for a moment. Let's make sure all my ships are in proper formations. Torpedoes are off, you know, things like that, the usual. I would like 1 light cruiser to move to this division. And then we have 3 destroyers hiding here as well. Okay. Enemy is southwest. They appear not to close in. No, wait, they are closing in. The enemy is closing in. We are down to 10 times speed. So I'm going to start maneuvering. Full maneuver now, please. As we open fire. Battleships slow down to 25 knots. Light cruisers here, 26 knots. These light cruisers, 26 knots as well. Only the destroyer group may continue at 32 knots. As my first salvos cause some lovely damage to an enemy battleship. That's sad. I want to pull back more. A lot more, actually. There we go. That's the end of one light cruiser. It's sad though, if we can knock out that capital ship with the main guns, it would be appreciated. I mean, the secondaries can take care of the other ships. That's fine. Also, destroyers. Let's slow down to 2 times speed, please. Lock. Lock. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. You over here. You over here. Destroyers. Aggressive torpedoes authorized. Torpedoes away. Whoa, look at the angle on that torpedo. Okay, all my torpedoes have fired. Just breaking off the enemy charge. That's all I want to do. Turn in the light cruisers a bit more. I'm having full confidence in my light cruisers, by the way. They are, well, I don't know. I like the design. I'm having a good feeling about them. They will hold off the enemy while my battleships do their thing. The enemy should be spotting my torpedoes now. My torpedo attack failed. Oh, close one though, close one. But maybe we'll hit something in the second line. Yep, torpedo hit, torpedo hit. Something just got nuked there. Talking about getting nuked, enemy battleship is taking heavy fire as the first enemy torpedoes are on approach. 30. Oh, Bigelow. Biggie has taken a hit. That is unlucky. Also, we are way too close to the enemy. Or, well, the enemy is way too close to us. Should be okay. However, Samoa, stop lagging. Come on. Let's take a new course away from the enemy. Just semi-kiting here. Back to 3 times speed, please. Okay, looks good. 5 times speed. Enemy light group on approach. We gotta neutralize that group before we can advance further. Their torpedoes, man. Their torpedoes, 6-kilometer range. They be nasty. Nasty little buggers. That said, destroyers move in, find me some targets. Because this division will not last long. This I guarantee. Samoa. Target that ship. Kentucky. Over here, please. As we acquire enemy heavy cruisers. Good. Let's turn my light cruisers and let's turn the battleships. Because with the enemy light cruisers neutralized, we can actually move in again. My destroyers are doing a little broadside here, and let's see what we have. 4-kilometer range torpedoes, old ships, no major threat. Light cruiser group may move in. This group may move in. Battleships may move in a bit more aggressively as well. Destroyers, find me more targets. We have a smoke screen here, and a massive amount of smoke screens here. Okay. Well, that's good. Also, that cruiser has seen better days, but it's an old one. Just looking at this model here, it's a basic cruiser. No threat. And that is the thing about the Germans, I think. They have a lot of ships, but they have a lot of old ships. Me, yeah, I have a lot of ships as well, but not that old overall. I got a few old ships, sure. I got more new ships than old ones. Okay, cruisers turn in more aggressively. Just to protect my my battleships. I don't want something to sneak up on them. Ooh, good hit, good hit. 99%. Let's see. What do the German battleships give me? They have no frontal turrets. My god. AI, what did you do? This is horrible. 7 inchers. Sure, you have a couple of 10 inchers, but no. No, no, no. Also, whoops, move away. Luckily, torpedo avoidance was still on that group. Yeah, that's what happens if you spend too long looking at ugly ships. Okay, torpedo avoidance, disable, and get going. Ooh, ooh, a torpedo hit on a destroyer. Well, rather take that my destroyer takes a hit than these light cruisers. So, yeah. Keep it up. Battleships, secondaries, nuke that destroyer / torpedo boat. Destroyer, okay. So, 2 hits on a destroyer of mine. I hit on a light cruiser, maybe 2 hits. Nothing too serious. Battleships, main guns on the enemy battleship, please. Light cruisers, smoke up. Let's provide some cover for our battleship division. And destroyers in reserve, please. Enemy battleship dead. Oh, this is lovely. This is wonderful. Haha! Germans. B-class battlecruiser. That is a more modern ship, I feel. Yeah, that is a early battlecruiser. Love the gun layout. Don't think you will last very long against me. Why? Well, I'm not sure. Well, maybe because your ammo blew up. Okay, let's turn the cruisers back in. Kreuzers, yeah. Lovely kind of ships. I really hate the early light cruisers, but as soon as you get hulls like these, I'm really loving them. They're among my favorite ship classes. Give me a light cruiser and a battle cruiser over a battleship any day of the week, essentially. I find the gameplay more fascinating, more involved. Battleships are just, you know, let's stay at long range and pound the enemy. I'm not gonna waste my torpedoes for now. I think I will need them later on. And we got a flash fire. Oh god. Switch target to the other ship. My god, so. There is a smoke screen in the distance. Cruisers and destroyers may start turning in. So may the battleships. Thank you very much. Because this guy is dead. Isn't it? Yeah. 8.3 inch. That looked like a lovely salvo. 231k damage done. Let's see, yeah. My 16 inchers are awesome. My 14 inchers are great as well, but don't underestimate the torpedoes that I fired. 4 torpedoes, 11k damage done by them. It's not bad, all things considered. I mean, I fired what? I fired 12 torpedoes, 4 hit. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. And another flash fire on a battle cruiser. Oh, poor Germans. Poor Germans. In some ways, I wish, you got a sinking ship here that, you had crew members in the water that you could pick up. Save them if they're friendly, prisoners of war when they're enemy, and at the end of the war you can repatriate them then. That would be kind of fun. Not to mention having all these rowing boats, now and then, yeah, here, you see them, actually have a purpose besides something visual. Anyway, the enemy will not fight me anymore, I think. 16 ships gone, including 6 capital ships, really. Excellent start of the war. The Germans want a peace treaty. No, I will not have a peace treaty just yet. I will continue this fight. Next up, a lot of German cruisers. And this is the fun about fighting a strong enemy. You get fun battles straight away, rather than the, we have a single cruiser. We gotta sink 2 transports and an escort ship. Yeah, that does not interest me. If I wanted to do that, I would play Silent Hunter. Love that game, by the way. The entire series, for that matter. Haven't played all of them, but the ones that I played, yeah. Really fun. Anyway, back on track. Torpedoes off, torpedoes off, torpedoes off. And there is something here that I wanted to look at. What do we have here? A heavy cruiser, 28 knots maximum with triple 9-inchers. Yeah, that's good. Enemy is to the south. Battleships, please take a normal formation. Eventually Wisconsin will start increasing its speed. Speed is decreasing of the game, so I'm going to turn my battleships out. The rest of the fleet will continue on course. Just be patient. Cruisers, slightly turn. We're at 5 times speed. Destroyers, turn. Cruisers, turn. We have engaged the enemy at very short range. Very short range. Torpedoes, active. Drive them back. Torpedoes in the water. Torpedo detonation on the Churchill. More torpedoes in the water. Enemy torpedoes are inbound. Enemy torpedoes inbound. Oh god. What's the weather like? Oh Jesus. The weather is bad. That is an advantage for the Germans in this fight. Stop dodging the torpedoes and reform the destroyers. Should be fine. That torpedo on an enemy cruiser. That is unlucky. Battleships. Main guns, secondary guns. Go. Torpedo should run out of range before it reaches the battleships. Let's hope so. There's another torpedo here that just missed my destroyer group. Let's turn torpedo avoidance on again. My battleships are deciding to dodge. Not quite sure where the torpedo is. That scares them. So let's turn the evasion off for now. Torpedo avoidance disable on the destroyers and move in for another run. Whew. The weather. A more dangerous opponent than the AI is. In some regards. Come on. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75%, man. That's just, a bit much. A bit much. Let's keep it at that. Also, look at how small my visual range is. I mean, come on. I've got to be on top of the enemy to actually spot them. That said, a flash fire seals the fate of this cruiser. Or destroyer, what is it? Destroyer, I think. Yeah. It's dead. That's what it is. And an enemy surprise party from the side. The destroyers will turn away again. Very good, very good. I'm a bit worried. I don't want to get surrounded. Also, battleships, formation. Come on, Utah. Okay, we're going in. I'm keeping my cruisers ahead of my battleships to screen in front of them, while my destroyers continue to spot these hostile capitals. At least for a bit. As another one bites the dust. Another one bites, another one bites, another one bites the dust. You are out of torpedoes, you're out of torpedoes, and you are out of torpedoes as well. Something to keep in mind of. But I had to. I think I had to. I scored a single torpedo hit, but no damage was done by it. But yeah. I did not want to risk the enemy getting too close straight away. And as we all know, the AI loves to do that. Ooh, target of opportunity here. Two ships very close together. One ship very close to it. Whoa! Holy shit! What is your stealth rating there, mates? Come on. That's bloody insane. Dodge, 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 dodge. Tell me you fired your torpedoes already? Yeah, you did. Oh, thank God. Would have been nasty otherwise. And we have torpedoes inbounds. No threats. Other flank appears to be clear for the time being. Ooh. Stop dodging torpedoes and start moving. And this is why I always want destroyers in my fleets. Destroyers, and if my destroyers should fail, the light cruiser will take over, and then the heavy cruiser. Yeah, what can I say? It's this kind of spotting that wins me the game. Ooh, you got lucky there, mate. Lucky indeed. As my battleships remain well outside of the spotting range of the enemy. I'm going to change up the targets of my battleships for a moment. Third one, Utah. Target target the Moss. Washington. Yeah, continue targeting this light cruiser. Okay, that is fine. Just to make sure, I think I misclicked earlier. Yeah, there we go. Okay, destroyers, more range please. And finally, that little destroyer goes down. Ooh, good hit, good hit, good hit. Okay, reform. Cruisers, you may move in. Let's take a look. Status of my fleet, intact. 1.4k damage has been done to me. The enemy, on the other hand, has taken over 60k damage. Over 70k damage, pardon me. As the second stage of the fight ends. Let's go and start the third and final phase of this engagement. A lot of enemy ships have been destroyed. We can destroy more. Hello, Moss. Hello, unknown ship. I'm moving in fairly aggressively now. Looking at the enemy numbers at the top of the screen, we are looking at 15 enemy ships remaining, I'd say. Something akin to those lines anyway. Washington. Nope. Get back. In visual range, you. As the Mars goes down. Indeed. Next up. Oh, we got smoke screens closing in. Cruisers, I need you to turn in. Destroyers, turn out. And kill these ships. Oh yes, there we go. All battleships, secondaries. Open fire on that, whatever it is. Churchill, dodge, and turn the other way and run. Why the hell did the torpedo boat fire at my destroyers? I will never know. You may return. There we go, there we go. Some good hits, some good hits. Ooh, 6k damage on the... Whew. Poor little fellow. Enemy has fired at one of my... possibly at one of my battleships. Let's keep that in mind. We are very close to the enemy as we got our first serious hit on one of my destroyers. I want my destroyers to fall back for now. Cruisers will take over the primary spotting. Just for a moment, just for a moment. I just want to get to reorganize these ships. Ooh, yeah, that's the end of this German division. Isn't it? Torpedo in the water. You know what? Let's turn my fleet back. Oh, for a moment I thought my light cruiser was done for, but gotta admit, my light cruisers are doing really well. I am a fan, but I think I mentioned that once or twice before. The Nassau, on the other hand, is not much of a fan, as she dies a painful, horrible death. Cruiser, turn away, and turn back in. That's fine. Battleship, let's see, these torpedoes, yeah, they might form a threat, so... Turn away. Turn away. I'm playing a bit more aggressively now. By the way, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, it was like what, 17, 18 ships just now? Let's lay a smoke screen, and let's lay a smoke screen. My battleships may slow down to 25 knots. Ooh. Light cruiser lost a torpedo. That sucks. In exchange, I will fire some of my torpedoes. Not because I think I will hit anything, but just to get rid of the ammo. I don't want my light cruiser to take damage due to her torpedoes blowing up after all. Let's see. Enemy smoke screens are somewhat holding position. Ooh, okay. Enemy got spotted. Enemy died. Wow. That was very painful. I didn't have enough time to react as the Koning goes down. The Koning is dood. Long live as a Koning, ja. Is getötet, ja. Getötet. Getötet. Getötet, yeah, that's what it is. Oh, poor bastards. Oh, unfortunate soul, you're mine. You're mine. Tag, you're it. I believe this battle is won. The Germans fought bravely, did 3k damage. I did 200k. Let's take a look. Wisconsin, 100k. 19. Yeah, 30k for the Washington. However, the capital ship of my fleet, the winner of today's shooting gallery. I think we have a winner here. Wow. And I believe only a single enemy ship remains now. We're at 10 times speed, so yeah. Let's end this. Ship stats. Damage dealt. Wincy here has done half... Oh look, we found her. From the sounds of it. She did half the damage of my entire fleet. Come on, there we go. Yeah, 2 cruisers survived. I took light damage. And we're not done yet. Let's do the next murdering spree. Jeez, 40 minutes and we talked about earlier. Huh, I think also we have a certain advantage. Georgia, sweet Georgia has been spotted. Okay. Don't panic. Ah! All ships, turn. This division. You're a bit further behind than the rest. Okay, there we go. Kansas. Target whatever that is. You will blow that thing up. You will blow that thing up as a secondary gets blown up on one of my warships. The Georgia. What kind of secondary was blown up? 3-incher maybe? No, a 1-inch gun is out of action. Wow, I can live with that. This is something that I cannot live with. My god, sir, 11k damage by an 8-inch shell. What? This destroyer... Oh, God damn it. Wrong button. I don't like that button there. You may detach from the formation and disengage. At least we have decent weather today, so we can actually fight at a longer distance. Okay, 5 times speed. Jesus. Destroyers, lay a smoke screen as you disengage. Please. Jesus. That's a lot of destroyers gone for nothing. Yeah, bad play for me there. And hold on, we have an enemy torpedo launch. This direction. Torpedo avoidance is on most of my formations, luckily. Well, on the formations that matter most. My destroyers will disengage and reform here in the rear of the fight, as a torpedo detonation neutralizes another destroyer of mine. Enemy is doing some annoying damage here today. It's not the worst damage. Oh Jesus, Curse Age. Come on, you had torpedo avoidance on. Curse Age, slow down. In fact, screw it. Full stop, full reverse, come on. Now you're turning. Ah, idiots. Well, you dodged it somewhat. Cruisers, you really need to reform now. Destroyers, reform. And the Lexington is over here. Okay. Battleships. I like the fact that the Kansas is leading the formation. It's like the oldest battleship I still have in service, I think. It's a very old one, that's for sure. Maybe I should consider getting rid of her before too long. I'm just running away with my destroyers right now. They're not required for this fight, but I don't want to move them away too far either, just in case. I've had experiences with, you know, moving half my fleet away and then suddenly needing them again. I'd rather have them take a few hits now and then and have them available. But a bit further away would be nice. Come on, battleships. What is your major malfunction? Blow up that cruiser, will ya? Come on. I want to see those guns roar in action. Editing. There we go. Okay, I think this fight is somewhat over. Not quite sure why I think that, but yeah. My destroyers have been an excellent decoy. They've been attacked all the time, this division. Although the Aaron Ward might actually go down if I'm unlucky. No, she'll live. But she needs to be pulled back, that is for sure. Another 6. Was I overestimating the German strength? Or was I right to fail them. Right, Michigan. You did awesome. Yeah, some mines. North Oceania. I lost some ships. Probably the Japanese that are attacking there. Gosh. Let's take a look. German ship numbers. I need to know, man. I need to know. We are down to 528 ships. My God. We killed so many Germans. And they still have so many more. Wow. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Fleet. I think the battleship Michigan. Was it the Michigan? Well, it was not the Kearsarge, that's for sure. No, it was Wisconsin. I remember because I hate pronouncing that name. For doing over 100k damage in a single fight, doing half the damage of an entire engagement on her own, I grant this ship elite status for the remainder of this campaign. Long may she live. Hurrah! 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 Until then, ladies and gentlemen, with that I bid thee farewell and take care.